Cookies for you. Well, my fingers do. Dramatic pause, space, giraffe. What? In your pants. Someday I'm going to explain that joke to you. And you will appreciate me. In your pants. It's not a masturbatory gesture if you don't have genitals. I went to do laundry the other day. Lovely, yes, lovely. I like Nirvana. And I opened the door, and you have to understand, every time I leave my house, my life goes downhill. Depending on the weather, sometimes it goes downhill fast. Because I live on a hill, you see. Yes, I live in a house on a hill. Some people call it the hill house. By bizarre chance, the hill also happens to be haunted. So not only do I live in Hill House, I live in a house on Haunted Hill. You're welcome. Deleteful, yes, deleteful. And I walk into the outside world. I begin my breathing exercises to prepare myself for the inevitable downhilling of my life. And I hear this high-pitched whistling sound with regularity. And like, go figure, the aliens decide to land and they pick bloody Hanover of all places? Seriously, don't come here. Even if it's to see me, don't. Although, to be fair, you're straight, they'll probably like you. So I'm listening to this high-pitched whistling. I was like, well, I don't smell burnt toast. Well, la-di-da, Your Highness. I'm like, well, what do you do? So I begin walking out of the parking lot, and lo and behold, oh me, oh my, 1, 2, this will not do. The sidewalk's not plowed, because you see what Hanover does, because they're a delightful little village. There's a street here, and then there's the hill, and they stop clearing the sidewalk at this street. So I have to walk on the road. On a bloody hill. Delightful, yes, yes, lovely, yes, lovely. And as I go to step onto the road, a voice cries out, "Don't do it, you're only 14! I think I peed a little. A few more steps. Don't do it, you're only 14! Don't do it! You're only 14! And those maniacal ravings of a lunatic got me to thinking. Child porn is rampant on the internet. Rampant? Why? You can't illegally download anything these days without being inundated with links and clips and suggestions for child pornography. Now, I grew up, maybe dating myself here, I grew up in a time where there was no internet. And if you would put down your crack pipes and your beer bongs, and you would look at things with sober eyes, you would realize how lucky you are to live in a world where pedophiles don't have to leave their homes. When I was but a wee lass growing up, you know, every once in a while, my father, he would pull me aside and he would say, you know, bitch, you probably shouldn't talk to strangers, 'cause, well, some of them might try to fuck you. You see, they didn't have the luxury of sitting in their one-room apartment with the black curtains on their little laptop. No, they'd be circling the public school in the ice cream truck. Be coaching the local soccer team, don't you know? They'd be up in the trees with military-grade zoom lenses on their cameras. The world was a very dangerous place. The internet solved that problem. Nirvana wrote a song called Sappy. And in the song Sappy, it says that this girl will keep you in a jar and she'll give you some grass for bedding and she'll give you breathing holes and you'll think you're happy and you're living in a laundry room. Sometimes it bothers me that when people think of grunge, they think of Nirvana. I'm like, good Lord, don't ever buy a Green River album. I myself preferred the music of Mother Love Bone, In Your Pants. But they sang about a laundry room. That made me like them. Because I like laundry rooms. They excite me. Sexually, I mean. I am sexually aroused by strangers watching me do my laundry. The rumbling of the washing machine as they walk in and we awkwardly make eye contact. And then we both look at the washing machine and I say, oh yeah, that's my bitch. As I take the soppy, the wet, the voluptuous, heaping, soppy, wet pile of clothes and I place it upon the basket. And I fantasize about what they fantasize about as they see me carelessly heaving my clothes into the dryer, where it tumbles and it tumbles. Oh, tumble for mommy, bitch, tumble for mommy. Tip your waitress, I'm here all week.